of the train.
Hi guys, and welcome to yet another video. Today we're going to be learning how to drive the BR425 electric multiple unit in DB red livery. We are currently at Essen Hauptbahnhof and we're now going to take a look at how to start up this train. So first going to climb in. There you go, climb into the cab. Nice and spacious cab, as you can see, typical of a German multiple unit. Close the door. So first thing we've got to do, as usual, enable the battery. Slam that on and wait for the voltage to rise. There you go, the voltage is now risen and you can see the parking brake applied light has illuminated. So we're going to sit down and we're going to enable the two screens that are currently disabled. There you go. So now they're both enabled and I'm going to give this one a little bit more brightness because I can't fully see what's on it. There you go. Now, I'm going to make my way to the rear cab to turn on its screens, okay? So we're going to run down. You can see our Essen Hauptbahnhof, Essen main station. Head into this cab, which is technically number 1. And we're going to enable its screens as well. There we go, enable and enable. Its screens are now active, so now we can close this door and head into number 1 cab. There we go. I mean, well, it's number 2 technically, but it's the cab we're going to be driving from. You can see the destination board currently says nicht einsteigen, which means not in service. Okay, so we're going to turn up our actually we're going to do PZB and CFA first. PZB and CFA, and turn on the air conditioning and close the door. Okay, so now I'm going to sit down, turn up our instrument lights. There we go. And now we've got to insert our master key and put that into engine only. Confirm door close. For the moment, of course. And now, as with the 182, we've got to raise the pantograph by using that button there. There's our regional express. But I'm going to do it from the exterior camera so that you can see the pantograph raise. There you go. And now we have to close the main circuit breaker so that we get power. There we go. Now I'm going to give the passengers, as you can see, they've got no lights. There you go, the passengers have now got lights. I'm going to close my blind so that they can't spy at me. And now I'm going to release the doors by using those buttons. Finally, I'm going to set the headlights to white. And the destination panel is here. This train is going to Aachen. So we set it to RB33 to Aachen. There we go. Enter, G, and we're ready. As you can now see, this train is set up to go to RB33 to Aachen, Hauptbahnhof. And we're going to set our reverser to forwards as we're ready to depart. Get some nice views. There we go. And soon we'll be departing by closing the door buttons, and I'm just going to get the train moving to show you how it's done. As you can see, there's many destination boards across the train. You can see there's one there, and then there's many on the outside of the train, so that the passenger is always well informed of the destination of the vehicle. So now we're going to lock the doors. There you go. And now, once the signal's cleared, which is still waiting for a freight train, we can proceed. In the meantime, I'm going to hold the train just before the signal, so I'm going to start moving by applying a little bit of power, and the train, give us a little bit more, doesn't appear to be moving. We might have, did I not properly close the circuit? Well, I had to close the circuit breaker. Maybe I just had to reset the power. But I'm getting newtons. Oh, I know what, the same mistake as on the 182. I forgot to release the parking brake. There we go. It started flashing, and once it stopped flashing, there you go. It's now released, so we can now start moving. My mistake. We've got a PZB monitoring. I'm not gonna pick up too much speed. As you can see, there's an incoming freight train pulled by a BR-155 electric locomotive. And slow down the train. Just pull it up to the signal actually. There we go. There's the train coming in there. And we've got the train that we were waiting for over here. Coming out now. A 422 electric multiple unit. Going to Oberhausen on the S3 service. And shortly, these points that we've got here will change to the forward line, which is the one that we want. In the meantime though, we must wait. And when that train's cleared the block, it appears to be quite out in the distance now. Those trains have marvellous acceleration like ours. This track will now change. I think it changes anyway. Well, it should do. I think it does. Let me just quickly check on the map. We may be waiting for yet another service. Yeah, I think this. There you go. The track's changed, and now we've got a green light. So now I'm going to power up. Remember to acknowledge TSW on our way out. And acknowledge as we pass the signal. There we go. We've got a 1000 hertz start. There we go. Beautiful train. And we're going to accelerate up to our maximum of 45 kilometers an hour, but I'm just going to leave that at 40. There we go. There we go. And shortly the start restriction, yeah, we've got a red. The start restriction shall come off, and then we'll be able to accelerate to a maximum of 85 kilometers an hour under a 1000 hertz restriction. There we go. Bring the acceleration quite further down actually. There we go, bring it further down. And that's enough for now. And then shortly we'll get a 500 hertz magnet. And we'll have to slow down. There we go. I'm going to start slowing down now. There we go, there's the magnet. Oops. It was a PZB stop. That must be one of the broken magnets. I'm sorry about this. This is not my fault. It's the game's fault. There we go. And it stopped as we just release it. There we go. Well, nonetheless, thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.